Since the first video came out, we've had a huge update to the game. We are now playing version 1.3. Massive amount of content added to the game and a couple tweaks. Nothing that really invalidates my first video, but I'm going to introduce a few of the new ideas that they've added. They've added some achievements, so it's worth looking at these. If you don't like spoilers, you might not want to look too deeply, but it kind of gives you an idea of what you should be doing in the game. They've added new character select and world select pages. You can now favorite a character, move them on or off the Steam cloud, so you can access them from other computers. That's really nice. The same is true with the worlds. They've added a few more settings. Events now have a progress bar. We haven't even talked about events yet, but that's something new that's nice. Placement preview is very nice. It shows you a preview where the item's going to go. You can turn blood and gore off if you don't like that kind of thing. And it will also highlight new items that you pick up to kind of show you in your inventory, like, hey, this is something you didn't have before. So those are the main new things in the settings. And with the control panel, I've gone ahead and started a new character and a new world and got them up to the same point that we were. This guy is called Super Average Bro, and he's playing on Super Average World. So let's jump on in there. And as you can see, I've basically done the exact same thing. I've marked our starting position, I've built a small house and put the guide in it. That's it. Another thing, I like to put doors on both sides of my house. Makes it a little easier to get through them. And so at this point, we are just gonna start exploring our overworld here and see what's nearby to our base. Any pots you see throughout the game, you want to smash them. They contain money, arrows, lots of disposable things, torches. And here we've got a nice treasure chest real close to our base with a quick upgrade to our weapon. The wooden boomerang is much better than our copper short sword, so we're going to put that on right away. Got some nice grenades, a couple potions, some bottles that we can use to make potions. That was a very good chest to find right away. And we're going to use our pickaxe to take that with us. And there you can see it was highlighted in our inventory. We can actually take this back, place it in our house, and use that as sort of a storage. Let's see, where's a good place to put it? Let's put it right there. Now that's going to block the door from opening inwards, but it'll still open outside, so not too worried about that. No, we don't need the bottles right now. The rest of this is fine. I don't think we're going to need iron bars for a little bit. We can keep those potions handy. Rope is very good for exploring. And gel is actually an ammo. We can go ahead and put that in our ammo column over here. Just to free up a little more space in the inventory. Another thing that you'll notice in a second here is the NPCs will actually help you fight monsters. So see, he's shooting bow and arrow at that slime there. Nice little addition to the game. Now a quick tip I'll point out to you guys is the smart cursor, I believe it's called. When you hold down the shift key, it will select the appropriate tool for the job. So when our mouse isn't pointing at anything, it'll get out a light source for you. We can go ahead and plant that on the wall there. If you're pointing at dirt, it'll switch to your pickaxe. And if you're over here pointed at trees, it'll switch to the axe. So that's a handy quick tip there. And what that means is we can move all of our tools out of our hotbar because we can access them all with the shift key. Bird stuck in here. So we'll use the shift key to just cut our way through there. Nimble Wand of Sparking. I don't know what this is. See, this update is so new, I don't know what half this stuff is. So I'm kind of learning things with you guys here. So let's go ahead and try it out then. Okay, so it looks like a very basic, very early magic weapon for us to use if we want it to be a spellcaster of some sort. As you explore the surface, you want to watch out for these little surface veins of ore. We got some iron, that's good stuff. Iron is used in many what you call it, crafting recipes. And here we have a desert biome. We're not quite ready to fight this stuff. More experienced players can make do, but we're going to turn around and head the other way. The sun is getting low in the sky, means it's going to be nighttime very soon. But we just want to kind of see what's in our neighborhood, so to speak. Bunch of really tall trees right at our spawn. That's a very good thing. That yellow flower there is a day bloom. We want to take the seeds and plant them right away so we can get more of them. They are used in many very useful, powerful crafting potions. Mushrooms are used as a early on healing item, as well as like the mushroom itself will restore 15 health, which is not nearly as much as the weakest healing potion, but you can use those to craft more healing potions, so you definitely want to collect those. And I'll also point out that when you have multiple healing items and you use the quick heal function, it'll use the first healing item that is in your inventory. So you want to make sure that your stronger healing items are in the top left corner. Because, believe me, nothing will get you killed faster than using a mushroom when you meant to use a greater healing potion later on in the game. So yeah, it's getting dark. We don't want to go too much further, but I really want to see what's over here. We got a bunch of day rooms early on, that's great. This slime is rolling its dodge checks very well. It's a nice little cave here, and another desert. So we're surrounded by desert on both sides, and very shallow cave with a little bit of copper. Nothing too exciting. We're going to use some rope to make this easy to traverse here. And I'm going to take this iron with us. Now copper as an ore is about as weak as it gets. So we're not real excited about mining the copper. It's almost not worth the time to mine it. There's a few things that it's useful for later on, but for now, unless you see like a really huge chunk of copper, I wouldn't even bother. Just go for iron or metal. Yeah, see those seeds we planted? We're already starting to bloom. That's great. We got a whole bunch of day bloom already. So yeah, stars are out. Music changed in the background. That means it's officially nighttime. So we need to get back to base right away. We're going to start seeing zombies and the floating eyeball things. I don't even remember what they're called. See if they show up. One at a time, even with the starter gear, they're not that big of a problem. But when you get a bunch of them, then they can be kind of hard to handle. Also, these sunflowers, they used to not really do anything, but now they give you a nice buff. Monster spawn rate is reduced, and you move a little bit faster. And we can chop these down and put a couple next to the base. Kind of make things more pleasant there. So as you can see, the zombies can be whittled down even with our cheesy basic starter weapons. But it takes a little too long to kill them. So let's put the sunflower right there. so it's nighttime. We don't really want to be exploring outside. We're not quite strong enough yet. We can just kind of sort our inventory here. Now, I had you guys set it up with autopause turned on, but while we're just killing time, it's good to have it turned off. That way nighttime passes as we are messing around in our inventory here. Now we've got quite a lot of iron. We got 6 bars, we got 12 chunks of ore. You need a furnace to turn the ore into bars, and then you need an anvil to turn the bars into other items. Neither of those were quite able to craft yet. We need more stone blocks for the furnace, and we need more iron bars for the anvil. So, what are we going to do to pass the time? Well, it'd be nice to get that fallen star. 3 fallen stars can be turned into more mana. So that's how you get more mana in the game. So we're just going to jump over these guys and get back in our base here. Fallen stars are also another type of ammo. So we'll go ahead and put that in our ammo slot there. I'll show you if we talk to our guide here, show him the fallen stars. There's a pretty good number of things that can be crafted with the fallen stars. Most important is the mana crystal, which take 3 stars each. But that's why stars are important. But anyways, we've got, we're not even halfway through the night yet. What are we going to do? Let's might as well just dig a hole in the floor, cover it up with some wood platforms so that our housing is still valid. And then we're just going to start digging down. Now, as you start digging, you'll find it gets pretty repetitive going back and forth with the mouse like this. If you press the X key, this is one of the ones I had you change. I don't even remember what it is by default, but with the X key, while you have the pickaxe out, it will automatically target things for you. So for mining through solid dirt and rocks and stuff, this is definitely the way to go. Alright, the way I like to dig down is 6 down, 2 over, 6 down, 2 over. And that way, just barely too far away. But that way you can always jump back out of your hole when you need to. I'm liking this, what's it called? Nimble Wand of Sparking. It's doing a pretty good amount of damage for the stage of the game. And it sets them on fire. Anything that sets people on fire is A-OK in my book. So between that and the boomerang, we're able to kill these zombies pretty quickly. Now I remember outside this door, oh, I've used up all my torches. Okay, so outside this door, you can see down below us, there's a nice little cave down there. I would like to get down into that cave. I suppose we could just dig through the floor here, but then the zombies can jump down after us. I think it's going to be much safer if we just mine our way over there. So, let's get to it. Alright, here we are. This actually looks like a really deep cave right under our main base. So, just for safety, I'm going to drop some rope down here. And, it's not a very good idea to just go jumping down into the pits until you know how deep they are. Got some nice iron really quick. Break these pots for some quick resources. This stuff here, this is clay. Clay is very useful for making pots. And pots will let you grow plants in a Looks like our only option is to keep digging down. So one of the most common ways for early players to die is by falling. So you want to be very careful about how you dig and how you approach deep cliffs and stuff. And err on the side of caution. So we got a little bit of water down here, a little bit more ore. That ore's a little tricky to get to, so we're just going to put some rope and lean it up here. Saw some gemstones. Gemstones are very valuable to sell, and they can also be used to craft food items. So here, you see we have some kind of gems or some kind of ore down here, but we can't really see it very well to craft it. One thing you can do to help yourself see underwater is mine a little hole away from the water and put a torch in that wall. Also, if you have a monster you don't want to deal with, just block them off. That's why I always recommend having some kind of dirt or stone or something in your hotbar. Alright, so this was just copper. I'm not real concerned with copper. Feel free to make copper stuff if you feel like, but it's not that big of an improvement over the wood armor we have now. The weapons are insignificantly stronger, and you start with copper tools, so there really is no reason to go get it. I think I see some iron up there. When you can't reach very high, you can always build a rope from the ground up. Go physics. Yeah, there's a lot of iron. That's great. Also, I'm going to go out of my way and grab some stone while we're down here. Like I said, we need stone to build our furnace. You do take fall damage, but water will always break your fall. So that's why I jumped all the way down there. I knew that I wouldn't get hurt because I would land in the water. Okay, that looks like all the metals from up there. Don't have too many torches right now, so I want to kind of work my way over there and grab that one. Let's see what's up here. Some more ore. More iron ore. This is really good. Looks like we're getting a lot of our iron out of the way. And you find rope in pots and in a lot of chests, so there's really no concern in using it all up. And it looks like it's daytime, so we could return to the surface if we wanted to, but right now we're still good. I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of our gel, make a bunch of torches. If you're short on torches, you can pop them off the wall by right-clicking, take them with you, put them somewhere else. But it's handy to have them kind of lighting up where you've been, so that you can find your way back to base. Jellyfish always drop glow sticks, and glow sticks allow you to see underwater. Now if you throw a glow stick, it throws it on the ground, but it also uses it. So if you don't have very many, you want to keep that in mind. Also, keep an eye on your breath. Don't forget to get out of the water from time to time. Now it looks like that's it for this cave. So let's go ahead and go back to the surface now. It is usually a better idea to find a cave that already has a lot of open passageways fixed stack to deposit any stackable items. And that reminds me, we've got a lot of metal, we got enough stone and enough torches. Let's go ahead, plop down our workbench, and we can make a furnace somewhere. There it is. And we've also got enough iron bars to make our anvil. That's great. Alright, so the furnace, there you can see the placement preview, shows us where it's going to go. Very handy addition, I'm glad they did that. So, furnace will turn your ores into bars. And it'll also allow you to craft things with clay, such as clay pots. We're going to go ahead and do that now because it is very nice to have an indoor garden. We've already got platforms. So let's put those, let's put them outside, whatever. Put our clay pots up here. And then if we get some more daybloom seeds, we've got a place to put them next to our base now. So we've already made our ore. So it's starting to rain. Rain brings out slightly different enemies, such as slimes carrying umbrellas. Perfect timing. Zombies come out wearing rain gear. Nothing to really get concerned about. So we can make, well, we already made our anvil, but let's see, 13 iron, we can make a fishing pole. I think we want to make some buckets. You always want to have at least one bucket with you, if not 2 or 3. Buckets are used to pick up and place different liquids, lava, water, honey, so definitely want to keep some of that with us. Iron tools, we can kind of skip those. I think chains we will need soon, but not right away. You need chains to make grappling hooks, but we don't have the right materials. We either need to find a hook that drops off of certain monsters underground, deeper underground I should say, or enough gems of a certain type to make a gemstone grappling hook. But yeah, we'll go ahead and store the rest of this stuff. I didn't make a fishing rod just because to really get into fishing you need a net to capture bait with. So we're gonna, I like to keep a workbench, a furnace, and an anvil with me at all times so that I can do crafting out in the field, so to speak. Let's store the chest. We'll keep iron skin potions are good for boss fights. Recall potions are going to let us get back to our spawn point from anywhere on the map at any time. So we're going to hang on to those. We'll deposit the gems, we'll deposit the clay, and our metal bars. Bring the shurikens with us. Just kind of sort my inventory a little bit. That, I think we are good to keep going. Alright, so I'm going to call this episode 2. Next episode we will venture deeper into the caves, see if we can't find some more stuff, better equipment, better ores, and if we get strong enough weapons, then we'll actually cross the desert and see if we can explore the surface a little further. So hit that like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe to see what we do next time, and thanks for watching.